Hey, welcome. Dr. Izabella Wentz here, and I decided to record a little travel vlog for you. I'm going on a trip to Italy with my husband, and we're going to be having a really great time doing some reconnection, doing some exploring, doing some relaxing. And I want you to be able to travel wherever you want to travel to. I know many of you, when you're struggling with thyroid disease, you feel like you can't leave, especially if you're trying to heal and you're trying to change up your diet because you're worried about what's going to happen when you're on the road. You're worried that you're going to get sick while you're on the road, that you're not going to have anything to eat, and that you're going to feel awful during your travels. And trust me, I've been there. It can be very scary, very intimidating. I personally missed my cousin's wedding in Poland a few years back because I was concerned that I wouldn't have anything to eat and that I would get sick. And unfortunately, I missed her wedding. Fortunately, I was able to get my life back in balance, get my health in balance, and also figure out some lifestyle hacks, right? So how to work with this lifestyle, how to make sure that I can still eat gluten-free no matter where I go and stay healthy and stay feeling well. So one of my top travel tools and tips is actually creating a little bit of a travel toolkit. So this is just a Ziploc bag, and it contains some of my favorite snacks and things that I could take on the road with me. This is something that I just stick in my carry-on or in my luggage, just in case there's ever a time where I go to a restaurant and there's nothing to eat there, or the flight didn't order me a gluten-free meal. So this is something that provides a lot of peace of mind, even if you don't eat all the foods. It's just nice to have them there. The snacks are going to be rich in protein, so they're going to help to balance your blood sugar. I want to share with you that I actually did get to see my cousin. So I traveled to Poland in 2016, a few years after her wedding, and I got to meet her baby and her new husband. And it was just wonderful to have this kind of freedom to be able to travel. And I stayed gluten-free the entire time, and I felt great the entire time. And now this is part of my lifestyle and part of my routine. And I no longer worry about traveling. And part of that is preparation. So I want to share with you some of the snacks that you can put in your own kit. One of them is fruit leather bars, so such as this one from Trader Joe's. This has apples and bananas. There's other kinds of brands. This is just a fruit snack, so this is going to be paleo, autoimmune, paleo-friendly, and gluten-free. Epic bars. Epic bars are a great source of protein. They have different flavors like salmon and beef and pork. Many of them are actually autoimmune, paleo-friendly. All of them are going to be paleo-friendly. I recommend bringing some coconut milk powder for if you're going to be doing smoothies. This is really great and reconstitutes in water. So this is powdered coconut milk. This will give you a great boost of fat when you're traveling to help balance your blood sugar and keep it stable. I also will take, I won't take this whole entire thing with me, but I actually will put it in a baggie, and this is autoimmune paleo protein. This is something I created through my new brand called Rootcology. And this is something that you can take with you on the road, and you could take a scoop of it, mix it up with some of the coconut milk powder, and shake it up with some water, and then you can have a smoothie that's going to have enough protein, a clean protein source for you, as well as some fat in there for you. If you want to get fancy, they also have like these tiny travel blenders that you can bring on the road with you and stick into your suitcase. And you can get ones with adapters for if you're traveling to Europe. You want to make sure that you're able to plug in. Vita Coco makes these tiny, cute little coconut oils that you can just bring with you. Coconut oil is fantastic for putting in your tea or putting in a warm beverage to balance your blood sugar throughout the day. The good source of fat helps to keep your blood sugar balanced. Hummus dip. So this is a great gluten-free snack. So this is not going to be paleo or autoimmune paleo approved. I want to give you guys a whole bunch of different options depending on what type of diet that you're following. I always bring my favorite tea. So this is organic Earl Grey tea. I try not to drink other people's teas because they can be, sometimes actually tea can have gluten contamination. I also bring organic stevia for whenever I travel. This is something that works really well for me. It doesn't work for everybody's body. I want to avoid sugar, and I oftentimes will like to put a little bit of this in my tea. Halva is a great gluten-free snack, but you have to get the right brand. And if you get the wrong brand, this could be full of crap. And so this is one brand that's actually clean. So it has glucose instead of sugar, and it's gluten-free, and it has a cleaner source of oil in it. This is going to be gluten-free, not paleo, and not necessarily, and definitely not autoimmune paleo. Hemp heart bar. So this is a great source of protein, and then it has cinnamon to keep your blood sugar balanced. Hemp is something that's a paleo protein source, or I'm sorry, that's a gluten-free and dairy-free protein source. So everything that we talked about here is actually been gluten-free and dairy-free. Some of the things have been paleo, and some of the things have been autoimmune paleo. Electrolyte energy formula stick. So this is something I like to bring on the plane with me. This is something that can hydrate you. Flying can be very dehydrating, and that's very stressful for the body. And sometimes we're not going to feel our best if we're dehydrated. A vegan protein source. This is going to be gluten-free as well. So this has pea protein, cranberry protein, raw organic hemp protein. This is one that I like. It tastes pretty nicely. You could mix it up into a smoothie shaker. I oftentimes will bring a cup with me that's that is a specialized smoothie shaker, and just throw that in my bag in case I ever need to make a smoothie. All right, sardines. Sardines are really great. I once brought them on a road trip with my husband. He wasn't super happy about it, but at least it gave me an opportunity to stay well fed and not rely on McDonald's. So friends and family members, be forewarned. Boiled eggs also work really well on road trips. They tend to not smell so great, but hey, gotta do what we gotta do, right? Trader Joe's also has these coconut oil packets that you could bring with you if you can't find the Vita Coco coconut oil. All right, just a few more things here, some ideas for you. Wild bars, these are going to be paleo friendly. Lara bars, these are going to be paleo and friendly, as well as gluten-free and dairy-free. A lot of times they do contain nuts, so they're not going to be autoimmune paleo. And what I do is I just stick these all in my Ziploc bag, and I have that in with me I have it with me in my carry-on. Every now and then I get searched, but I do go through it just fine. So I might have a dog that sniffs me and sniffs the food, but they always just let me pass through. So hopefully these tips were helpful for you, and I hope that you enjoy your life and enjoy your travels while you're healing. And you can heal, and I believe in you. So hope you have a great trip.